to this video. Hammer down. Alright, good morning. Afternoon, I guess. It is 1:55 p.m. September 22nd, Thursday. And look, it's the Red Bridge. Coming into Keremeos here. I just pulled over at that rest area. Alright. Smilkameen River. Pretty much be following Smilkameen River until we climb Richter Pass. I shot a video going through exactly this territory yesterday, but that's for the normal people that get to see that video in 2 weeks from now. You guys get to see this video in exactly the opposite direction I shot it yesterday. You get to see it now. Okay, that shoulder cam is not working out yet. I'm experimenting. It's going to be the next 2 weeks for sure. There's going to be a lot of experimenting. Is that better? I turned off the autofocus spot. Just a tap on the screen. I don't know. It's a different camera I'm using as a shoulder cam. It's the newest camera I have. The old shoulder cam is on top of the truck roof. The roof cam. I'm not willing to sacrifice my new camera to the elements. So I will have to learn this shoulder cam, figure out how to control it, get the ISO right, get the exposure right. The problem is really dark interior, really bright exterior. The camera doesn't know what to focus on. I know some of you guys don't like the shoulder cam anyway. I also had 2 little fans blowing over it. Broke both of those within the first 2 weeks. Lasted one fan lasted a week, the other fan lasted a week and a half, so that didn't work out. So it may overheat now. We'll see. We'll see. Lots of experimenting. I'm learning. I'm going to figure this out. Can't get better if you don't experiment. Beautiful mural here. Punch buggy orange. For sale. Bobtailing. All right, we continue through this Milkamine Valley, through the orchards and vineyards and hay fields. These grapes on these in these vineyards looking very dark purple. I think they're ready to harvest here anytime. Oh, those are harvested already. Not those though. Some of these apples are looking very vibrant red. Still irrigating all their grass fields. They must be wanting another cutting. Look at all those birds on those power lines. Crazy. That's a lot of birds. I guess not that many, but yeah, they must be wanting another cutting of these grass. Mostly grass. I see some alfalfa in there. The hay prices are being as expensive as they were last winter. I'm sure every farmer's trying to get every last bale off the field that's possible to get off, because hay bales are kind of profitable right now. Last winter we brought hay bales all the way from like Vanderhoof all the way down to Grand Forks, British Columbia. Full day of driving. If it wasn't a little bit smoky here, it'd be a beautiful, beautiful day. Did I say how warm it is? It is 28 degrees Celsius. So I guess you guys get the inside scoop. I'm having engine problems. Car, why are you passing me here? What in the blazes are you doing? Okay. Not really engine problems. The engine's running perfectly. She's purring like a kitten. Engine's good. Except that I'm, spraying a fine mist of oil behind me. It's not a very fast leak, but it's a substantial leak. I've got a pretty darn good oil leak, which only leaks when under under high pressure. If the oil pressure comes up high, like under load, it's leaking pretty good oil. It's coming out most likely somewhere out of the left front side of the engine, but I can't spot exactly where. We've been in the shop twice now. It's going back to the shop tomorrow. That's the reason why I'm running empty right now instead of a load. I was supposed to have like 3 pickups and 3 drop-offs. Do that tomorrow morning, do that in the Kootenays, and then have my pickup to go to Seattle. But instead, they're going to send me empty, get my load for Seattle, and that way I can get to the shop tomorrow afternoon. And they're going to see if they can find out where the leak's coming from. And like I said, it's been in 2 shops already. One in Revelstoke and the one in Salmo. But there's no leak if the truck's not under power, like under... If the truck's not working hard, there's no leak. Because they pressure washed it, they've cleaned it, and looked for leaks everywhere, can't find it. As soon as I climb the first mountain, pull over at the brake check and look, and I'm like, hey, there's our leak. So I've been taking pictures of it as the leak gets worse, just so that they have an idea of where the leak started. I'm not a mechanic, I don't know. I don't know if it... Someone suggested maybe the oil pan gasket, but I think the leak is starting a lot higher on the engine than that. Crankshaft seal was suggested, and I think the leak's coming higher than that, so I'm not sure. It might just be a gasket on the filler cap. The filler cap has a little nozzle and there's a gasket in there. It might be there, but I feel like the leak's a little lower than that. But I can't pinpoint it. Let's see if we can pass this. Oh, McCurdy Ranch. Almost forgot to honk. Let's see if we can pass this RV once we have a good opportunity here. Other cars think it's a good enough opportunity to pass, but yikes. Yikes. We're going pretty darn slow, but you don't want to pass into blind corners. Climbing the roller coaster in reverse. The hills just start small like this and they'll progressively get bigger until we're at the top of Richter Pass. I think we can give this an attempt. They're in their brakes, I don't know why. But at least you're braking before I get past you, so I know you're assisting me in the pass. You don't have to get in your brakes to assist in a pass. Just if you want to assist someone passing you, just let off the throttle a little bit. And you don't even have to do that. It's awfully polite of you to do so, but if there's oncoming traffic, I'll be hitting the brakes and tucking in behind you. Bit of a bumpy ride here. Excuse me. Very bumpy ride actually, especially with no load on. The suspension's pretty stiff. It's designed to be carrying a lot of weight. When it's empty, it's a pretty stiff suspension. The ride gets a lot rougher. That's okay. I must have left my water in the back when I had lunch. That's alright. I can reach into the fridge beside me. Grab one. Always have 2 waters in the fridge. Man, look at that beautiful viewpoint. I love this valley. Also love the roof cam. Really interested to see what you guys think. Next 2 weeks, the roof cam makes a showing quite often. In fact, the roof cam makes a showing on almost every single video. Except for Monday videos. On Monday videos, we got a me cam and a Jess cam. You can see the 2 of us. Flashing lights. Must be a cop ahead. Hopefully you nab that person that's passed so aggressively. There's the cop. Rocky Ridge Vineyards. bugs, hoping dash cam, not the dash cam, the roof cam doesn't get smacked. Nighthawk border crossing is to the left over there. That trailer was there yesterday. This lake over here is not that old. A couple of years ago a dam got built, and pretty sure it's for those vineyards that are on the other side that we just passed. Irrigation for those vineyards. But it hasn't taken long around the edges of the man-made lake for cattails to start growing. Over here, you can see that landslides and mudslides have filled in the valley from both sides with mud, making this hill here. Making a natural dam, because there's a lake on the other side as well. Not enough water to fill up to the top of the natural dam. Hence why the natural dam hasn't really eroded over time. If we had more rainfall here, that probably would have all been eroded away. I'm going to do another experiment with the shoulder cam by pushing it way forward. get to see a lot less out of the windshield. But will the light balance be better? Just an experiment. It's been 2 weeks and I keep experimenting and trying stuff. And a lot of stuff I want to work doesn't work. I'll figure it out. Fixing the mill posts. If you guys want to get to the Mount Cobo, make a left-hand turn over here up that dirt road. It's well worth it if you have the time. And the road's a little rough, but any car can make it up there. Give yourself at least an hour to get up there. Then you can get almost to the top of the mountain, only half a kilometer hike at the top. I mean, there's longer hikes too up there. You can see the Smilkameen Valley or the Okanagan Valley from the top. But the summit of the mountain, Mount Cobo, is only a half kilometer hike. Bring some water. It's a fairly steep incline at some spots, kind of a rocky path, but it's a well-worn path. Got some vans pulled over here, a bunch of cars. Checking out Spotted Lake. Got video of Spotted Lake coming too. That'll be coming up next Friday and probably Saturday. Friday will be just a normal, well, not really normal trucking video. It'll be a pickup trucking video, but you'll have a clip of Spotted Lake, and then hopefully on Saturday I release the actual Spotted Lake video. Maybe it'll be Sunday. Welcome to Osoyoos. Making good time being empty. Really good time. Do we fuel up here? How far away is Grand Forks? Anything bing bing? Forgot that I don't have it on silent. Try to turn the phone on silent. I think I've got probably 2.5 hours of fuel. Grand Forks can't be that far away, right? And I'm running empty, so I should have more than that fuel. Let's risk it all and go for Grand Forks. Excuse me. Whew. It's interesting. It's actually cooler here in the Okanagan than it was in the Smilkameen. It's at 23 degrees Celsius here. I see the blinking lights. Static. Downtown Osoyoos.
In 400 meters, turn right, Francis Highway.
There's an old military vehicle. Didn't look very healthy. The rear axle had quite the camber to it. If you're ever in town here, stop at that Home Hardware on the right hand side there. It's not what you expect.
Turn right on
I
Francis
promise you,
Highway.
it's not what you expect.
Continue on the road.
Anyone growing up here thinking Home Hardwares all look like that store will be so disappointed when they go into any other Home Hardware stores. Because that is not a Home Hardware store, even though they have Home Hardware listed on the front. You sell a bunch of Home Hardware products, but that's not a traditional Home Hardware store. It's pretty cool. If you're in the area, tour that store. Give yourself some time too. It looks small on the outside. Trust me, it's bigger on the inside. And that was Osoyoos. Now we get to climb Anarchist. With us being empty, we're going to make record time climbing this beautiful mountain. Another thing I recommend is if you're traveling through the Okanagan and not taking Highway 3 either direction, do take Highway 3 either direction. Either to go up to Spotted Lake or Mount Cobo, where we just came from, or just to drive up here to the viewpoint. So hard not to speed. Normally I put the throttle all the way down. On the load, there's no way of speeding up this hill. Brand new vineyard getting built there. I suspect it's a vineyard anyway. The way they're installing the posts and stuff. Bet you next year there'll be a nice vineyard growing there. First switchback done. Not a very sharp one. The next two are the two sharp ones. Yeah, someone didn't make that corner. And yes, my trailer was definitely on the gravel around that corner. Here comes the third switchback, but also the viewpoint. What an epic viewpoint it is as well. And if you're westbound, there's a viewpoint over here. Not quite as good of a viewpoint, but still a really good viewpoint here. Eastbound viewpoint's definitely better. And of course, if you guys come up this far up this highway to see that viewpoint, you might as well drive the extra couple of kilometers to go see Sasquatch. another switchback. Sticky bugs too. The milkman, I see him every day if I'm running Highway 3. Alright, switchback number 5. I don't know if I've ever counted how many there are. I think we only got one left, so it might just be 6. After that, there's some like 90-degree turns. You kind of do a zigzag. They're more like S turns, not switchbacks. Almost up to Sasquatch here. I know you can't really see him on video. The background is too dark, and it's a black statue, so it kind of blends right in. Just like all the other statues we've been passing. Moose and elk and deer and crows and eagles. If you want to Google map where Sasquatch is, just type in Sasquatch Trail. All the statues match the name of the roads that they're on. I think this is Eagle. Eagle Point. Sasquatch Trail on the left-hand side right there. Hidden there in the trees right on top of that rocks. Next road on our left is Wapiti. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I think it's some kind of deer. And we have Caribou on the right. There's two statues. Anyway, I guess it's been an hour. I should probably let you guys go. You guys ever feel like you're spoiled because the regular YouTube peoples can't watch this video? Only you members can? I think every now and then we get a special run like this one. It's like, yep, that's why you pay to be a member. Why are we in our breaks here? Turn off, or are we just incredibly slow? Almost slow enough I need to put four-way flashers on. Oncoming traffic. Now it's double solid too. I saw on the GPS there was a bit of a straightaway. I was like getting ready to pass. Nope. Perhaps after this corner. There's a passing lane actually coming here soon. We don't have a good opportunity to pass here. Just have to wait till the passing lane. There's oncoming traffic. If I was a car, I would have passed. Maybe I could have passed safely with the truck, but the oncoming traffic, people speed like crazy down this road sometimes, so it's hard to tell how fast they're oncoming. And the car is starting to gain speed now. We're only like 5 kilometers below the speed limit now. I know I have to let you guys go, but I'm busy driving. Passing lane in 2 kilometers. slowing down to 85 now. We were down to 75 at one point. Down to 80. They're not scared of corners. They're actually speeding up to go into the corner. They're speeding up significantly. Anyway, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been another fun one. I'll see you guys back on the road on Monday. Wait for this car to pass before I do my goodbye honk. I know, the scenery just keeps being beautiful, so I could just record all day long, right? I have hard enough time editing what we have. Also, whenever I say edit, go check out my other channel. I don't cut any video out, really. Red lights and stuff like that, but edit, it's just merging the cameras together. You guys get a full hour of what it actually feels like trucking. Anyway, adios. That's Jess's line. You guys rock? Yeah, you guys rock. Another bugs for that.